Всем привет! Сегодня у нас задание легенд Фурины. Маленькая океанида. Посмотрим, что это такое.
Hey, Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps? Paimon's just being enthusiastic.
It's all actually. We do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open.
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding.
To put it simply, the requester is looking for it, but the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulties.
That does sound like a tricky situation.
That's right. Our adventurers reached out. There are only a few days left until the
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think? Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any...
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to...
Oh, it's that guy, huh? Nope. Paimon approves. Let's go. Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two! Are you really willing to act in my musical?
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already. But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot. If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame. That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts. All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fee. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently.
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show one last show. And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high. Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with it. The show just won't be this.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. What if we sponsored the show?
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor. And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Good point. And we should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... that she's really good at performing and...
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous. Her!
Nope. Paimon doesn't...
You're not wrong there. But even if she's she's still an idol to many people in... Well, yeah... Fair enough. I'm sure everyone in our troupe... Of course, it all depends...
No point in stressing about... Besides, things are different now.
Thank you for your help.
Wait, where does Furina actually...
As it happens, I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
Woo! When did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. It is my duty to support commissioners in any way I...
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, now that we've got the ad... Did Catherine really give us the right address? Not that there's anything wrong with this place.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're...
Ah!
I was just out on. I used to have a much. Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces.
Oh, sounds like you're really
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave. Besides, I'm sure.
Ah, there it is.
Not yet, maybe, but. Anyway, what are you even doing? Let me first be clear that I'm.
Sorry! We're sorry! Yeah, exactly! Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
My help?
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious.
Oh? Well, so tell me. I see. After all, but.
How come? It's
True. Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left in centuries of pretending to be a different person. Of course, that can't be undone now, but at least I can say that I know.
Paimon can understand, but this is just a one-off part to fill it.
However, if I make an exception to the rule now, so I'm not going to perform.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we could... Do you know any other actors who might be interested?
Nope.
Short into the...
I've never been great, since I'm just an ordinary person now. No, probably true, but I mean, could you even blame them? I should.
Well, is there anything...
Have I not made myself clear? Sorry.
It's all right, Furina. Paimon just want... Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now.
Toodaloo.
It's too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision. Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now. Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again.
You didn't need to say it.
And that gives you the right.
Shortly after you left, excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss?
Sorry. I was just dealing with the...
Sadly, it's a...
I see. You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all.
Oh, right! Sounds like everything worked itself. Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the...
Jeez.
Only joking, calm down. Despite the fact that we failed to complete...
Look, this is the last chance we have, so...
Yes, I share everyone's desire to commemorate every one of us.
You're right.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on. Sure.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot to... All right, I'm coming. Hello?
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home?
I was just, when you came to talk with me earlier, and all before I even had a full... I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't...
You really have a knack. I felt very sheepish. But in any case...
Yeah.
There's no need... I was wondering if the difficulties are... Everyone seemed...
Everything's been.
Her name was Aurelia.
What?
That's actually how I...
She was a loyal fan. She rallied. People loved our performance.
And then just...
Yeah. After that, none of us know any... It's agonizing.
Oh.
I suppose it's fair to...
Yes, exactly.
Well, good thing I know what you're thinking. I can, however, but only if you...
Oh,
We unfortunately don't have...
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask is something I've begun to... The law only judge... What about all the unresolved and interesting... Take, for example...
So if you just want to get back...
No. Would you be willing to join me?
Thank you all so much. Our director was a... Alright, follow me. Furina?
What's Lady Furina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, these two over here are the ones that made it possible. You bet! That was the trial of—
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to.
So, you were saying the little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it.
Wait, but if it's not finished.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front, trying to— The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid. She longed to live but one day.
So far, so...
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. We need a proper ending so we can—
We still haven't decided between a happy end—
By true to life.
Yeah, like this, but then there's the—
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some— And the first is Paul, the other is Vilma. He did write to us.
Huh. Although...
What opportunity?
Maybe you're unaware.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of—
Oh, stop. You're making me all flustered. Although, I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet. But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed.
Makes sense. Okay, he went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson. Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the so allons-y.
If I remember correctly, this is where he
Who is it?
It's me.
You came all...
All right. Forget that for now.
Nice try. Look,
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
So, as expected, he's...
The ending is even once he's done.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity.
I was wondering if...
So, you're here for Paolo? Looks like...
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. Get over here, you!
How are things in Poisson now?
Things are on the mend, but please, must we all have pain? And if you're trying...
Thank you for your words, but for now, at least.
It's okay. Which bring to avoid upsetting the peace. It's not a perfect...
That's so thoughtful of you.
Well, what anyway? That was all. Look after her now.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up... I don't have... I'm so grateful that Miss Navia was so understanding. To be it's always easiest to just run away from your problem.
So that's why you were nervous?
Yeah. I'd be lying. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying, I'd be overjoyed if yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself.
I can't let.
Look, there seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
Probably time we made a move. How about we check out I'm sorry.
We don't mind.
Great. I don't know whether you, as I stand here, one after they thought they're gone, and all the while, but then the flood water.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only
I've had to. Eventually, fortunately, we were everyone wrote, but.
Paimon would have never.
Reward? I guess so. And back then, I was scared of believe in the Furina. I had to keep on.
So that's where you were coming.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what. At least the. All right.
Sure. Okay.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat?
Come on. Anyway.
Are you kidding me right now? I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to.
Oh no. Looks like there are. We're back. Could you maybe put your
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Speed. Paulo's nearly done.
Great. So you.
Me?
He was original.
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid.
That's right. He has some pretty. If you become human, you.
Wait. That sounds kind of.
It's the most important line in the whole. She kept. It was only after
You mentioned earlier.
Yeah. I spent some. It was like that, and she took me under.
She sounds like a rude.
She really was. She gave everything. I was a lost. The other kids were always picking fight. One day.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
The day you hoped would never come.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here.
Furina? The Furina?
Please.
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm so... yes, the script, of course. Let me give you... I'm sure you're already... She finds love and the people start to notice the little Oceanid, Cleo. In the end...
Consciousness.
Water as a
Since the little Oceanid is a water, her lover accepts the little Oceanid is a...
And then?
In the end...
Huh?
Well, she...
Through her love for her human...
There's actually something. You know the protagonist. If we're serious about.
That sounds like
That ending would be a perfect... On the day when she went missing, we waited and we looked for her.
The director?
I've been trying...
Villemont?
Yeah.
Grief? Because...
What?
It's time to be upfront with... I did tell her. She said that we were all like... Not that it... I said... Maybe one... Well... And now... So if I'm the one...
In that case, we've all had our differences of opinion.
Well, if that's where we're at.
Are you ready to
Honestly... Funny you should ask, though.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone.
Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
I could ask you the same question. Try to keep up.
Ugh, as if this journey wasn't.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler. Wait,
We're just...
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up.
precisely. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just...
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is.
C'est la vie, indeed. Alas.
Aww, too bad.
Sorry to leave.
Don't worry, piece of.
Rain outlines your fate. Over here!
Don't be such a brute. Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little.
Surprise!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Blitz.
No, my sword!
You're in for a little...
Over here! Rain cutter!
Come a little closer. Surrender and be gentle.
Surprise! Let the magic begin! Time to act.
You're in for a little...
Bravo! Good show! You certainly live up to your reputation.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
Vilma!
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait,
I can explain.
so... you... If I open this can of worms now,
Viamal, unless you mean...
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, Viamal. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame, but now, the little Ocean...
As you all know already, the truth we took on side. So, anyway, one day it seemed like a win. The drink in question was...
Isn't that the drink?
I freaked, but she didn't. The merchant was... I was going to sort of... But I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then. And after... Yeah.
Hey, don't...
What do you mean? You were afraid? This was a life... How could you...
Please, try not to get too...
Yeah, listen.
Stay calm. And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut.
All I can say is I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back in my life.
Get out of my sight.
That's enough! Can you stop conflating the show on stage? You keep saying that you want to use this final...
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the... But in her... What she wanted. I understand.
Yeah.
So think hard if you really hate each other. But you can't bring... What are you laughing at?
Sorry, if she'd seen...
Really? But she sounded like.
Of course she was.
I'm true.
It's all right.
So.
Clearly, everyone... The end of the story needs to focus...
What do you mean?
The traveler is right. If you could find...
You really...
I trust that...
No.
Well...
Come.
want to review still.
So, this is...
Hey! It's full of script lines!
Let me take a look. Looks like she kept a detailed... If we'd had the...
Lachey took so many...
I guess Aurelie... wait. It cut... Her final words are... I'll let you read them for your...
She was so terrified.
She may have been a mighty hero. I can't bear to think how big... wait. If you become human...
Isn't that the most important line?
Because I...
Oh!
So she didn't regret her decision. I'm sure this... She had their up... Let's go.
She deserves a hero.
Even in the last...
She did her best. We know what choice.
I will channel all my regret. I won't ask for your...
Really? How can you be so sure when you...
Don't underestimate my experience. If you want to move and aren't human... I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story.
Thank you for the...
Then, let's...
Actually, before that, I'd like during the curtain call...
Huh? But then...
After all, besides...
Well...
Alright, I'll leave...
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay.
That place?
Whoa,
No, that...
What are you afraid of?
No!
It is supposed to be your grand
I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette. Look at that! Looks like I guessed right.
You were just dead.
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Furina. And you
I would like to book...
I understand. The story of the... I will say, however...
Huh?
Yes.
At first, in the past, maybe it's...
I am truly now that you've regained some...
Why...
Well, if the the experiences and decisions of the protagonist Cleo, it would truly be a...
Haven't I already... Nor do I... This experience...
I see. I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my...
Thanks, Nerva.
You are very...
Good news, everyone. Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech, we've had to fight. A touching story now.
This is...
The sooner we can Fiamma and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked...
Wow, you...
Communication is vital to any good performance.
It's amazing. Even the...
Please feel free to give us any comment.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
This has nothing to do...
This guy could be useful.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
Everyone's really throwing themselves... If...
What should we do? It's a...
Hey, what's going on? Oh no.
They've...
What?
I figured...
How could you do this?
I'm sorry.
You...
Miss Furina...
Say no more. Loic, your
Oh, yeah.
Please take Dolphy...
Thank you, Miss Furina.
Never mind. No one likes regret. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but what, in your opinion...
It's her pure heart, despite all...
Well said. I leave direct...
Is she here yet?
Let's get here!
She's not coming!
You're wrong. She's here.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Me pardonneras-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité elle est nourrie, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
But what about your wish?
My... wish...
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, je serai toujours là, à voir le monde et sa beauté.
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Furina on the stage just now?
She hasn't been seen for a while now, and she just appears out of nowhere? Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
The Little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognized me. It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice. Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Furina.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on!
Oh, so it was Furina after all.
She's back!
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
All right, calm down. After all,
Yes, I know the rule.
It's no big deal. What's the worst that...
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's...
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy... Paimon flew over to...
Oh... I've got no idea. Now that the audience has...
wait, what about Dolphy?
Oh, let's go check.
Yes. Plus, if nothing else...
Ah, you're back. She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of...
How did the performance go?
You'll be glad to...
That's one. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry. Even though you...
I've had bad luck.
Blaming your bad...
Oh, don't you...
Aw, you two...
You mean we never stop arguing?
So, any plans after the brilliant you could?
No.
Yeah.
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space.
Hey, don't just walk off!
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe after watching Miss Furina's performance.
You
Oh, what about you, Miss Furina? Any future plans?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is... You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the...
Sorry.
It's quite all right. Maybe. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone... Yeah. There was, but from now on, I want to watch them block. I'm sure that...
Sounds like you're ready to stop. The more you get out into the world, the more...
If a vision, then I should do... It's ironic, and now is...
I mean,
There'll be plenty of
It's ironic, and now is...
I'm just finishing packing up. Thanks to all your help, but most of all...
Now that the buzz is worn off,
so much. It might turn out to be...
Ну что ж, ну вот и закончилось задание Фурины. Что я могу сказать? Потраченного времени жаль. Спасибо всем, кто будет это смотреть. До свидания.